Hi, today's session is about answering questions in interviews, specifically around experience. Have you ever walked away from an interview and thought, I could answer that just a little bit better? And that's because we really don't prepare. We think about the points that need to be made or the things that need to be covered, but we don't really create the answer ahead of time. We really don't ever practice saying it, and there's a big difference between what's in your head and when it comes out of your mouth. So today, I'm going to show you a model that many people have used to prepare questions they can anticipate they'll get in an interview about their experience. We're going to jump right in here and start with the very first step. Tie your answer back to your experience. Let's say this is a project management position and you have project management experience in three different companies. You could say, I have a project management experience in three different places. Let me focus on the experience at XYZ company because I think it relates more. So, or, I have project management experience in more than one company. Let me focus on the most recent. So you're tying it back to a specific experience. You're not going to try to tell them everything that you've done as a project manager. We're going to tell them a little bit, and then we're going to find out is that what they wanted to hear about. The second thing that we do, or the second point on the model, is we're going to describe the duties, the actions that were involved. And that requires three things. First is a statement of responsibility. This is simply to give them a sense of size. It's a 1 to 2 sentence statement. For example, you might say, I've been in this position. I was responsible for 4 to 6 IT projects at any given time. The budgets ranged from X to Y in this position. That is a statement of responsibility. Then you're going to talk about actions, skills. This is the key. You want lots of skill words so you're being descriptive. Like, I coordinated, I held meetings, I provided status reports to the management team, I collected metrics and presented in dashboards. All of these activities were related to being a project manager. You're not telling them about the whole job, you just focused on the project management aspect and using lots of skill words. The third point is to highlight. You're going to highlight something that you think was significant in that experience. Like, my boss most appreciated the fact that I knew how to understand the numbers and the data and present it in a way that the management team could really consume and use. Or I think what was my greatest contribution was my ability to bring people together and solve problems. So some kind of highlight. Again, we're not trying to tell them everything. We're trying to keep our answer contained. Third step is now close your answer with a question. Is that the kind of experience that you would find helpful here? Is that the kind of experience you were looking for? How would that relate to what is expected here? Do you have any questions about that experience? So you see what we're doing is we're trying to contain the answer to one aspect and then throw it back to them with a question so that you can get interaction because this is a two-way street. And then you can tell them, you can correct, you can course correct. If you're not talking about what they want to hear about, you'll find out. If you are and they want further information, then you can. Or you can move to the next topic. But this is how you prepare for that interview that you know what they're going to be asking about, at least what the topic is. Hopefully, this will allow you to prepare and not walk away feeling like you could have done just a little bit better.